Hello, first graders. I'm Michael Copeland, mayor of the great city of Olathe, and I have some friends with me here today. This guy is Big Clifford. This is Little Clifford. And we thought you've been working so hard and doing so much that you needed to have a little break. So I wanted to read you a story. It's about Clifford's good deeds. So would you join me for a few minutes to learn more about his good deeds? Hello. I'm Emily Elizabeth, and this is my dog, Clifford. A boy named Tim lives across the street. One day, Tim said, I try to do a good deed every day. If I had Clifford, I could help a lot of people. I said, let's go do some good deeds together. A man was raking leaves. Tim gave him a hand. Then we helped him put the leaves in his truck. I didn't know that dry leaves made Clifford sneeze. Achoo! The man said he didn't need any more help, so we went down the street. You see, all the leaves got blown out of the back of the truck. Probably had to start from scratch. We saw a lady painting her fence. We helped her paint. When she finished, she thanked us. There's Big Clifford in the fence there painting. Clifford felt so happy that he wagged his tail. Uh-oh, that was a mistake. White paint that they were using to paint the fence splattered all over the house. Oh no. We said we would paint the rest of her house too. The lady said, never mind. Then we saw an old lady trying to get her kitten down from a tree. Tim said, Clifford, get the kitty. There's the lady trying to get her kitty. Clifford bent the limb down so the lady could reach her kitten. Oh, that's so nice. Oh no, his paw slipped. Whee! The kitten goes flying through the air. Oh no. The lady faints. The Boy Scout catches her, and Emily Elizabeth is just shocked. What's Clifford doing? He's running and running and running. Is he able to catch the kitten and save the little kitty? Whew. Clifford moves pretty fast for a big dog, and he saved the kitten. The lady was glad to get her kitten back. It didn't take us long to find our next good deed to do. Somebody had let the air out of the tires of a car. Oh no. The man asked if we could help. Can you all help, he says. Tim took the rubber tube out of the car and stuck it on the tire valve. Then he told Clifford to blow through the tube to get the air back in the tires. Clifford blew, but he blew a little hard. The tire exploded. The man felt better when we took his car to the garage. The man's in his car, Clifford's got it in his mouth, and Emily Elizabeth and Tim are riding Big Clifford to the garage. Hopefully the garage can help. We saw a small paper boy. He was so small that he couldn't throw the papers to the doorstep. Clifford gave him a paw, and has the paper here, and he's going to throw it up to the doorstep for the little paper boy. Clifford, though, was a little too strong. The paper went all the way through the front door and out the back of the house. Nothing seemed to go right for us. All our good deeds were turning out wrong. Oh no. Then we saw a terrible thing. A man was hurt and lying in the street. Nobody was helping him. See, here's the man in the street. Tim said, you should never move an injured person. Clifford didn't hear him. He picked the man up right here. There's some rope, though, attached, and it goes into that hole. We started off, though, to find a doctor. Oh, dear. We helped the men get their cable back down the manhole. Wait a second. Clifford pulled the man out of the manhole. Oh, no. Clifford thought the man wasn't well, but he was holding down the cable so that the people can work in the sewers. We helped the men get their cable back down the manhole. Tim said, Clifford, maybe you shouldn't help me anymore. Oh no, Clifford felt so sad. He had tried so hard to do the right things. So they headed home. Suddenly, we heard somebody shouting, help! Fire! Oh no, here's the house with smoke coming out of the windows. The house on the corner was on fire. Tim ran to the alarm box to call the fire department. Clifford is here, and here's a swimming pool. Clifford ran to the burning house. There were 2 little kids upstairs. With Clifford's help, we got them out safely. You see, they're walking down Clifford's back. Whew, the kids are safe. That's great news. Luckily, there is a swimming pool in the yard, and Clifford sucks up the water and puts the fire out just as the firefighters were arriving. Whoosh, goes all the water out of Clifford's mouth. The firefighters finished the job and thanked us for our help. There they are. Thank you, Clifford. That afternoon, the mayor, see, here's City Hall. It's a much fancier City Hall than we have here in Olathe. Here's the mayor. He gave them each a medal for their good deeds. Of course, Clifford got the biggest medal of all. Wasn't that a great story? We can all do good deeds. We just have to take into account what our abilities are. So I have a secret to share with you now. I have a goal for this great community, to be the smartest area ever, anywhere around. But I can't do it on my own. I need your help. So I'm going to tell you the secret. Did you know that the more you read, the smarter you get? That's right. The more you read, the smarter you get. And I want to help me with that goal. So when you get back to your classroom, you can expect a free gift. This book, so you can take it home and read it and read it and read it. And when you're done reading it, you can share it with your family, your friends, your neighbors, so they can learn to read as well. And we can create a city of readers, the smartest city ever. Will you help me with that? Awesome. So expect this book, and we're going to put it in a book bag so you can carry it around easy. All right? Kids, thank you for doing such a great job. I know this is a different way to be in school this year, but you're doing a fabulous job. You're doing a wonderful job at helping Olathe be healthy, and we're going to get through this, especially with your help. So read on, readers, and have a great day.